Hey guys, Paradox here, and I'm back. So, bet you're wondering what's going on. I did try to record on Tuesday. I left a message saying how it crashed and didn't work, so I did kind of go ahead. Nothing really big happened. Fought a boss. Bet you're wondering where I got the ghost horse and this guy. I got them from my main wizard to give to this guy. So, let's go talk to Merle Ambrose and get our next quest. And actually, what level? 4. Alright.
Oh, congratulations, young wizard. I hear that you have found a solution to the fairy corruption.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Wizard City is not out of peril just yet.
Oh no.
You tell the headmaster what Rattlebones told you.
That was the boss we fought.
So, Nalastair has designs on bringing Wizard City to its knees.
Oh yeah, he does.
This doesn't... My apologies for the excitement, young wizard. There are forces at work, making things... disorderly. Now, on to your enrollment.
Alright.
There are 7 magic instructors here in Ravenwood. You can use your compass to find the Ravenwood Tunnel.
Alright, so we get a new spell.
The
That's our
means-
teacher.
Congratulations! You have just...
we don't need to know
not
about
every
that. This is
title
like
is as
achievements,
easy to
pretty
gain
much.
as the...
Potion flasks, like the one I just...
Okay,
and
I'll
most
explain
importantly,
that.
make sure
This right
they are
here is a
completely full,
potion.
with a top on them.
If we...
Or you cannot use them when you need them.
Good. Come see me
Anyway,
for additional training.
If we need some health or mana and there's none around to grab, we can just use this potion here to fill it all the way back up instantly. Now, the potion... Ooh, side quest, we'll grab that later. First, we'll just do this simple stuff. But, the potion can be refilled. It's by playing mini-games. I don't really think you guys care for that.
Jolly good to meet you, new student. Allow
hello.
me to introduce myself. I am Arthur Weathersfield. I'm originally from Marleybone, which is
Are
a
you?
much different world than this.
We'll go there.
As a lad, I was always interested in magic, but they don't practice magic in Marleybone.
Why not?
But
They're
for the
lame.
past 10 years, I've been in Crocotopia.
Oh,
I
wow.
came back to train students in a form of magic called sorcery.
Pretty
It is
cool.
more advanced than the other schools and harder to master, but its power is unbelievable. Come by later if you want
They're
to learn
actually-
more. Cheers!
No, not from him. Are 2 spells I would like to get, but I guess we can't. So, I mean, for balance, that is. Now from him.
Ah, a new student.
He's a
Welcome to the
frog.
School of Storm,
That's
also
strange.
known as Divination. I am
Okay.
Professor Halston Baelstrom, Master Inventor, who can master the power of the Storm Lords and the Seas. Anyone who can harness their creativity.
Oh, okay.
You look like a smart one. Check back when you're ready to start learning how to release your inner thunder.
Alright. Is there any spell we want from him? Doesn't look like it. Now, I believe if the next school is ice, there is a spell we're going to want to work on getting. Because it's like literally the best defensive spell ever. Maybe this guy has it, actually. Each of these trees, nope, just treasure cards. You can get recipes for treasure cards for, which I did explain when I tried recording. I'll do it real quick. Treasure cards are like these. They're golden. They're more powerful than their regular form. But they can only be used once. I'll show you how to draw them in the next battle we get into.
Welcome, dear. I am Lydia Greyrose, your ice magic professor.
Awesome.
You'll need to study hard to learn ice magic,
Aw.
but I'm sure you will be great at it.
Okay.
Come see me later when you are ready to begin your lessons.
Alright,
You
I'm
have
ready right now.
much to learn from
So,
ice.
we want to learn this spell, Tower Shield. So, let's start by training Frost Beetle. And we'll come back when we can get another spell. Alright, Fire. Let's talk to them. Oh my god.
Hello. Welcome to the School of Fire. Ah, yes.
you?
You're a new student here. Here, I instruct students
your
how
hair's
to be
kind of moving.
powerful pyromancers.
No?
Come
Okay.
see me after you have finished your tour.
No, I do have a list of
I'm
spells I want to
always
create.
up for
So let
fanning
me
the
see,
flames,
is there-
so students can learn more about pyromancy.
Alright, there's nothing we want to learn from her. If you guys want to see what the other spells are... Now, this is our guy.
Have you come looking for the Death School?
Whoa.
Well, you found where it used to be.
Oh.
It is said that Malistaire, the Death Professor, caused it to disappear.
Pretty creepy.
I'm
What's
Lauren
that thing?
Ashthorne. I don't mean to boast, but I used to be one of Malistaire's top students. So if you want, I can teach you some death spells or necromancy. If you're up
And
for it,
actually,
stop
we
by
can
anytime.
get this. Alright, cool. We're training this. This one's for free, which means it doesn't cost a training. We'll just ignore
I've
these.
just gained a higher rank spell.
Anyway,
The
so
higher the
let's
rank,
go
the more
mess
damage
with
it
our
does.
deck. We don't really need this frost beetle in here. So this is good, because when it will attack for 160 damage and heal half of it back to us. Alright, let's go talk to the next teacher.
Let me guess. Another conjurer want to be taking the Ravenwood tour?
Professor Drake shakes his head in frustration.
I wish they would send us some adept pupils for once.
Hey.
Well, if you wish
I
to
saw the unicorn
attempt
wave
to learn some myth spells, come back later
Alright,
and I
what
will see how well you pay attention.
Alright,
Now,
we want to
leave
try
me
and learn
alone.
this spell, so that'll take a while. I'm sure you're wondering why there's no balance school, and we'll find out eventually. I'm not gonna tell you. I will tell you there is a reason. Oh god, your eyes, they seem a bit odd.
Welcome, my dear young wizard. I am Mulinda Wu. If you listen carefully to your surroundings, you'll hear life magic all around.
Oh god, I'm
Just
so
a few
distracted by
notes
these eyes.
can lift one's troubles, purify one's spirit. Soon I will teach you how.
Alright, so...
Come visit me when
from
you're ready
her,
to
we
learn
want
more.
to see, here's regular Seraph. It's not as strong. From her, we want to learn this Sprite, because we do need some healing spells. Alright, let's go talk to Merle Ambrose. Maybe pick up that side quest. Actually, yeah, let's pick it up, see what we can do for her. Hello, Penny Dreadful.
My name's Penny. I just got
I can
here to
see
Wizard
it's floating
City,
above your
and I don't know what's going on. My parents told me all about how nice Professor Malistaire was
Oh,
when they
yeah,
came here,
about
and how
that.
I came here and he's gone. No one knows what happened to him.
I beat
My
up his
application
dragon
somehow
thingies.
got lost, and I don't know who to talk to next. Could you go ask the registrar, Mr. Lincoln, what happened to my paperwork?
Alright, I will, because I'm a pretty nice guy, you know. Nicer than a lot of people you'll find around here. And while we're at it, why don't we look for the, oh, that's right. I have this other quest that I picked up, that in the... We gotta look for these guys, they're called Smiths. They're tiny little guys, they stand around here, we just gotta find them.
What's that? No, I don't see any young student named Penny Dreadful in. Her registration must not have been processed.
What?
You should speak to Headmaster Ambrose to see what can be done.
Alright, let's look for this little Smith guy. Like, super small. You wouldn't even know he was there if you weren't looking, like I said before. But you weren't here. What? See? Look at that. Tiny. That's all it takes. Alright, let's go talk to Merle Ambrose. Based off of Merlin, the word Ambrose comes from ambrosia. And if I'm correct on my mythology, that is the food of the gods, or something along those lines. Alright, what you got for me?
Oh, good. Now you know where all your classes are held.
Alright.
If you want, you can wander about to see what all Wizard City has to offer.
Yay!
I should mention, though, There have been some strange events around town.
Strange.
Now, so, as a reward for your visiting all the instructors,
spell.
here is a new spell. Young Penny Dreadful of the Marleybone
Death
Dreadfuls.
Trap. This is
Oh,
good.
dear, that poor
We're gonna like
girl.
that.
Let me look around and see if it got
automatic.
misplaced.
Headmaster Ambrose rummages through one of the many piles of paper in his office.
Yeah, there's a lot of books
Here
lying
it is.
around here, aren't
Her
there?
application got shuffled into a stack of other paperwork. Please go and tell young Penny that if there's anything else you
right.
can do for her, I'd be most appreciative. Oh, goodness. You've
my
only
God.
just enrolled.
Really?
Would you go through the shopping
Sorry about
district
skipping that.
and
It's
look
kind of
for the
annoying.
old town
We're
gate?
gonna do this side
Show
quest first.
Muldoon this
That
letter,
we can
or
decorate
else
our
he won't let you pass.
dorm.
Congratulations! You've just
That's just
you
gonna
can
tell us about
click.
furniture.
If you're high enough level, you can buy a.
Congratulations, young wizard.
training
Go to look
points.
at all the spells
All right,
in your
training
chosen
points, I'll
secondary.
explain that.
Deliver that letter.
Okay.
Head right through the shopping
So much
district
talking.
and look for the old town gate.
Ah, got it. Anyway, so training points. For every one you have, you can spend it to learn a spell that is not your school. Like I spent to learn that frost spell. So that's actually good. We can go learn another spell now. So let's talk to her, then go do that.
They found my paperwork?
Yes, they
Oh,
did.
thank you so much!
Oh, you know, you
I
don't
won't
have to give
forget
me
how.
anything.
Hello,
Oh, gold.
wizard.
Wow.
Thanks again for your help earlier. I need to write a report about different types of undead, and I
Alright.
don't know the first things about them. Could you
neither
duel
do
different
I.
types of undead in Wizard City and let me know everything you can? Here are worksheets with the information I
Alright.
need. Just fill them out
We're
after
actually
each
not
duel.
going to do the rest of this
Thanks.
now because this leads to a dungeon, which could be quite difficult. Now, it does cost less training points to learn some of the other spells we need, like just some other spells. But I really think it's important to get to Tower Shield as fast as possible, since that's going to be our, since that's going to be our, something, it's going to be our something, our first line of defense. There we go. Let's just go to our quests. Let's talk to Sergeant such Muldoon in Old Town. So, yeah, until we've unlocked the final area this side quest is going to lead, I'm not going to do the Penny Dreadful stuff. So, for now, we'll just hold on to that. This guy just sells Halloween stuff, nothing here really good. What I do want to do is go into here and buy the one thing that they sell I can get. Now, we've got this, or we could get this. We're gonna buy this, because it's actually larger, it holds more spells, it's a lot better. And we're gonna be using it later. So now let's buy... Oh, we can't, we don't have enough money. We're gonna want to buy this later, though, because it's even better than the one we have now. So we'll just go into our backpack and equip this. We'll go to our deck, fix everything up. We also got this spell. Sorry about... We'll feed that to our pet. We'll lock our deck so that we don't accidentally get rid of it.
You've just reagents go in your
Yeah, we don't
reagent
need to know
bag,
about that yet.
which you can access by
Now,
selecting the
let's go to
crafting tab in
Old
your
Town.
spellbook,
Old spell
or
with
by
the
pressing
E.
J on your keyboard.
And see what we are up against. I always wonder why this guy wears gold. What's side quest? Let's see, can we do that yet?
Well, hello there. I've not made your acquaintance yet. Say, I found this book on one of the benches while I was strolling to work this morning. It looks important, and I don't have time to drop it by the library. Would you take it there for me?
Sure. We'll grab this while we're here.
Halt!
Who goes there?
You show Sergeant Muldoon the letter.
This darkness has come upon Wizard City so quickly we're overwhelmed dealing with it.
Okay.
I'm glad you're here. You're that student everyone is talking about, aren't you?
I did like one thing.
You did a good job spooking the spooks on Unicorn Way.
Yeah, I
If
did.
we lose control of Old Town to the undead, all of the other streets will be isolated and will fall.
Okay.
Defeat Lady Blackhope and lock her in her tower on Unicorn Way. Do that, and I'll let you pass.
We have to head over to the library anyway. We can buy treasure cards there. So we'll go to the library before we fight Lady Blackhope. She might be challenging for us. I believe she's a death boss. Oh, those are just... That guy over there just has seasonal Halloween quests. I don't really think we need to do them. It would take a while. There's so many. It's not really that rewarding, so...
You say you are returning a book that someone dropped?
Yes.
Oh, hang on there. This book does not belong to them. She probably dropped it on her way to the fairgrounds.
Okay.
You best give it to her yourself.
I'll have to give that to her. I don't think we can go to the fairgrounds, though. Let me check my map. Oh, the fairgrounds is right there. Okay, I was thinking the fairgrounds was something completely different. We'll go fight Lady Blackhope, and then we'll give this girl her book. Unicorn Way. What's this? A quest?
The other day, while I was walking down Unicorn Way, I noticed a tall man leaving the area.
Okay.
I yelled at him to stop, but he did not seem to hear me.
Okay.
Could you take it to the library in the Commons? Maybe Boris knows who owns it.
Once again,
Maybe
I'm going
he might know how to open it. He knows much about enchanted books.
Look, there's someone. Alright, Lady Blackhope. Let's go beat her up.
Mere mortals should not dabble in the affairs of the undead. Perish now, wizard!
Wow, you really are hopeless. Oh, she's life. We're gonna want to read that book later on, so, yeah. Alright, so these blue cards are cards that come from sources that we didn't just learn it. It came from well, these cards come from our wand, actually. So, yeah, pretty cool. Oh, stupid accuracy. Oh, you know what? I can show you treasure cards. Why not? I could toss one of those to kill him. So I'll discard this scarab by right-clicking it, then I'll click this draw button, and it'll give me, if I can click it, there we go, this seraph. Now I'll have to wait until I have 4 pips, right now I have 2, before I'm able to use it. So in the meantime, we'll click that, which doesn't cost any pips. We're taking damage. That's not good. Obvious guy states obvious things. Alright, so we'll actually just take this guy out with Firecat, I guess, because that does the exact amount to kill at minimum. And of course it failed. We suck. I suppose we'll just have to Seraph on her. I mean, really, I just kind of cast that there. She's life. I don't think resistance is applied yet, though. So we're gonna toss this on her, and we'll never see that card again if it works. Alright, so weaknesses and resistance are not applied yet. We got rid of her, though. Now we just have to take care of this guy. Oh my god, this is accuracy. We'll place this first to make it strong enough, though. So this adds 30% to the next death attack I use on him. Now, don't think I can just toss another one on him and it'll make another 30, because it doesn't work like that. If it's the same spell, it can't be stopped like that, okay? If this were maybe I had a Hex, which is a balance spell, then it would stack, but no. Alright, we got another treasure card. This guy
You have
wants to
gained a
talk
treasure
to us.
card. The treasure to access. Don't worry if your treasure card fizzles.
Alright, why don't we...
We'll return to your
We got
spell deck where
a
you can try to
temporary
use it again.
mount, so we'll toss that on just to be stylish. It's a panther. Ooh, I like that. Alright, it lasts 24 hours. Why don't we just go faster by going to the commons? We're not that down on health where we'll need to use the potion yet, so let's just go to the library real quick and talk to those guys, since we need to do that. Kinda makes a horse sound when you running with it, but okay, this guy.
You say Olivia Dawnwillow found this book on
Boris.
Wow! This magic is strong! I think you should take this to Headmaster Ambrose. He should be able to open it. It must contain some dark secrets to be sealed with such powerful magic.
That's great, but we can't leave now. What is... oh. Yeah, lag, I love it. It really sucks. Can we just run through here? Good. So, we gotta go talk to that girl at the fairgrounds, then we'll talk to Headmaster Ambrose, then we'll talk to Surgeon Muldoon. And depending on where that leads us, I think we could be done there.
You are returning the book I left on a bench?
Yeah.
I didn't have one with me today. Oh, that book. I gave that one to Regina for her to use as research for a science project. She's just inside Gollum Court if you want to give it back to her.
Alright, I will. Now, the girl we're going to give this book to is going to give us, based on our current, stats, a really hard dungeon. So we're not gonna want to do this right away either.
I left my book on a bench? What book?
Her eyes get big when you hand her the book.
Oh, yes! This has all the notes I was taking on my science project. I'm sure glad you... Hi, I need help. I'm trying to finish this science fair project for Professor Baelstrom, but I really need those back. I've got a few more preparations to make, so if I'm late, I'll get a bad grade, and I'll need the enchanted wood from one of the wooden constructs in the Golem Tower.
Now, we're not gonna want to do that yet. That whole thing right there is really hard to do, because that's a Type 2 dungeon, or a tower, so that's kind of hard. I'll explain, Type 1, 2, 3 dungeons later, if you really want me to. I suppose I'll explain it when we get to each type of dungeon. Oh, you know, we forgot to talk to Professor Ambrose.
So, you beat the ghost, did you?
Yep.
Very impressive. With Old Town secure, I feel better about letting you through to the other streets. I hear fearful rumors about a big, nasty wraith named Lord Nightshade roaming around.
He sounds scary.
My guess is that he's responsible for much of the trouble Wizard City now faces.
Because these each lead to different areas. We will do them all eventually, but we'll start with putting out fires.
One of my guards, Private Quinn, sent a message asking for aid.
Okay.
Can't spare any men, but maybe you can help. He's on Firecat Alley.
Alright, Firecat Alley. That's our next place we're gonna go to in the next episode. But first, why don't we see what Merle Ambrose can do about that book. That other book. There were two books. We just got done with one book. And book.
You say that this book was dropped on Unicorn Way by some stranger?
Yep.
The headmaster uses his wand to create a force field around the book. As he speaks his words of power, the book suddenly bursts into flame and is consumed.
Violent.
By Bartleby. I'm glad I used a protection spell on it. That book had a trap spell on it.
Oh,
I think they knew that it would eventually be brought to me. If I were to guess, I would say this book was the work of Malistaire.
Okay,
Be on guard, for I am sure there will be more. I want you to introduce yourself to Diego, the duel.
Perfect.
The arena is
All
just
right.
inside the entrance to Unicorn
I know I just
Way,
said we'd
on
stop,
the right.
but this is actually gonna explain dueling to us, and I don't think I did it too well in the tutorial. This is gonna go a little further with it. So I'm just gonna walk over there. And let's see how much time is left, actually. I might not record it yet. Yeah, I think we'll finish off here. So, this film was brought to you by Paradox Productions, and I'll see you guys next time.